Wow, Gopi! Very good!
This is just the beginning. Now watch my next move.
Mooni got scared. She got scared.
Wow, Chiru brother, you mimic the roar of a lion so well. Sounds so real.
Yes, because I was a lion in my previous life.
Huh, what a fake lion.
And I was a cat in my previous life who even scared the lion. What happened, Amma?
You guys are so intelligent. You even know about your past lives.
Don't you know about your past life?
Not at all. But yes, one character in my story knew.
Which character was that? What did he do? Tell me.
For that, you will have to listen to the story.
Yay!
Rajkumari Padma, the daughter of King Vidyadhar of Vijayanagar, had grown into a beautiful woman, and tales of her beauty had spread far and wide. Many princes from different kingdoms were eager to marry her. But whenever the topic of marriage came up, Princess Padma would refuse. There was an unusual story behind her reluctance.
Princess, many proposals for your marriage have come, but you don't like any of the boys.
Father, I trust no man other than you. So I will not marry anyone.
But how will you spend your life alone, Princess? I request you to choose a good boy and marry him.
The prince's trust in boys had faded. But this news had spread not only in Vijayanagar, but also in the neighboring kingdoms. One day, Rajkumar Venkat of the neighboring kingdom Uttamnagar got to know about this. After learning everything, he decided to meet the princess and reached Vijayanagar in disguise.
I've heard that the princess doesn't like boys, but there must be a reason behind it. First I need to find out the cause. But whom should I ask? Whom should I ask?
Spare me this time, Munna. I won't put so much burden on you next time. Save me!
Listen, brother.
Yeah. Yes, tell me.
Stay happy, dear. There was no need to bow down so hard. You seem to be a nice boy. I should leave, or else I'll be late in reaching the palace.
The palace? Whatever happened, happened for good. Let me ask her. Auntie! Oh, Auntie! Auntie, I will pick it up.
God bless you, dear.
Thank you, Auntie. Do you work in the palace?
Yes, dear.
Oh, then you must know Princess Padma as well.
Yes, absolutely. Since her childhood.
Auntie, if you don't mind, may I ask you something?
Yes, go ahead.
Then tell me, why does Princess Padma dislike boys?
What should I say, dear? It's a very long story.
The palace is far too. We can cover the story while walking to the palace.
All right, let me tell you. The princess had a strong bond with the maid since childhood. And the maid took care of her from the beginning. During that time, she used to tell the princess the same story every day. The story was about a beautiful Maina family with a Maina, her husband, and 2 children. Everyone lived happily in their nest. But one day, a fire broke out in the tree. The poor Maina kept pleading with her husband to take them and the children somewhere safe. But he kept thinking that the fire would extinguish soon. But in no time, the tree along with the Maina and her children caught fire. And the husband left them flying away.
What the miner's husband did was absolutely wrong.
This is exactly what the princess also feels. Due to repeatedly hearing the same story, she became so influenced by it that gradually she started to believe that this life of hers is the second life of that miner. In her past life, her husband had done something so terrible to her, and that's why she dislikes every boy.
So that's the matter. Auntie, we have reached the palace. Thank you for sharing the story.
God bless you, dear.
So this is the reason for the princess's dislike towards boys. I'll have to think of a solution so that Princess Padma's dislike ends forever. My king, I'm a storyteller. I have tales of every taste, old and new, from every place, near and far. If you permit, I would like to narrate them to you.
Yes, of course, why not? You have my permission.
Huh?
But my king, I have one condition.
What condition?
I will not talk to any woman. And I will not narrate my stories to any woman.
What kind of condition is this? May I know the reason behind it?
Certainly, my king. When I was traveling for stories across different places, I met a sage. Pleased with my services, he told me that in my past life, I was a male miner. I used to live in a tree with my wife and children. One day, a fire broke out in that tree, and my wife left, leaving us to burn. I kept pleading with her to save all of us, but she didn't listen and left, saving only herself. After knowing that, I developed a dislike towards women. I decided that I would never get married.
Stop it! How dare you steal my story? You are not a storyteller, but a thief. Soldiers, arrest him! My king, he is lying. This is not his but my story. And he was the one who left us. I am the same miner who was your wife in the past life.
No, my king, my story is absolutely true. She is the one lying.
No, you are lying. Huh?
Princess Padma and Prince Venkat were not ready to end their argument. Both considered their stories to be true. Seeing this, King Vidyadhar thought of something to stop their fight.
Stop! This is my court, and no one can violate its decorum. For this, both of you can be punished.
Forgive me, my king.
Forgive me, my king. But what kind of justice is this in your kingdom? I only set a condition that I would not narrate my story to any woman. But no one respected my condition, and in return, I have been arrested too. Well, now that I have been made a prisoner, at least tell me your decision. According to you, whose story is true? Mine or Princess Padma's?
It seems like you have a lot of knowledge about justice and rights. You are not an ordinary young man. Quickly reveal your true identity. This is an order from the king. Prince Venkat, is it you? My king, my king. He is Prince Venkat from our neighborhood kingdom, Uttamnagar. Very wise and brave.
Oh, so that's the case. Well, now I will announce my decision. Princess Padma thinks that in her past life, her husband, the male miner, betrayed her. Whereas, according to the story of Prince Venkat, the betrayal was done by his wife, the female miner. But regardless of whose mistake it was, both of you know that it was a mistake. And in this life, both of you are aware of it.
Yes,
my king.
I believe that it doesn't matter what you were or what mistakes you made in your past life. What matters is what you should do in this life. Both of you have the opportunity to rectify the mistakes of your past life in this life if you wish to.
But how, my king?
Both of you get married. And then, together, you can move forward without repeating those mistakes.
Padma and Venkat understood the king's words, and they got married. and started living together.
If you like this video, subscribe to our channel Murthy Media.